How you going, peeps? I am FUG with the 144 Energy. Now, if I've shown up randomly in front of you, there's more than likely a message here for you, okay? Now, just remember with any tarot read, this is a collective read, so everything may resonate and certain things may not, and that's okay. So if it doesn't apply, you just got to let it fly. And if the shoe's fitting, you got to kind of just be accountable and wear it, for the good, the bad. And forgive yourself for letting things happen, forgive others for doing things and everything else like that, and just release it to the universe. And just remember as well, it could be a card that comes out that says the Emperor and you're a female. Well, that doesn't matter, because we both encompass masculine and feminine energy. So it's left side of the brain, right side of the brain. Bessie's ready to flip these cards out. Let's get this reading started. Hope you've had an awesome source kind of day, and if not, just please trust in the knowledge that we've all got everything within us to get through what we need to, okay? You've got the inner strength, okay, peeps? Creator Source has given us all the tools that we need to get through on a day-to-day basis, okay? You've just got to go within, go quiet, and trust your inner intuition, which is your higher self, okay? Which is your God energy. We are all God energy. We are all one, okay? Okay. Let's get this reading started. If you would like to, please tap your energy into the cards now. You can be rest assured and trust in the knowledge that I'm not an energy manipulator in any way, shape or form. I don't play silly little dilly-dally, dibby-dabby games like that. Bestie is really throwing these cards out. All right, I'll give them one more shuffle just because I can. Creator Source, my bestie, God, which is the sun, spirit. He's saying, it's time, peeps. So get your tea, get your snacks, get your juice, coffee, whatever you're drinking. I'm drinking OJ, orange juice tonight, freshly squeezed with the pulp. And get yourselves comfy. There's more than likely an interesting read here for you. Okay, you ready, bestie? We're knocking on Bestie's door. Bestie's hurry up and come in. I've been trying to flick out these cards for the past 30 seconds. All right, first card off the rank for today's reading is Ace of Swords in the reverse. So someone's been trying to stop you from speaking your truth, but the chains have been broken. So I don't know if you can see that or not. You've got the chain here that's actually been broken, and you're being free to speak your truth, peeps. So you may have felt like that your throat chakra's been attacked, and you may have had confusion and stuff around you, and you just didn't know how to word yourself. Who cares? Just speak your truth. If people don't like it, well, that's on them. That's that's not on you. So you've always got to remember to be your authentic self. But you've got a truth that you need to speak, and someone doesn't want you to speak it. Bestie's really throwing out the cards today. He's take the whole deck. No, we can't, Bestie. Okay. The Hierophant is here. So someone's actually trying to block you from finding out the truth. It's the Hierophant in reverse. So it could be an official, as in corporations and stuff like that. Could even be police officers, it's an official thing, but it's in the reverse. So they're trying to stop you from receiving some sort of knowledge and speaking your truth. Thanks, Bestie. So you're a star. You're a star seed. So this has come out in the upright. So you're in your north node. You are at one with nature. You've got the leaves around you. You're being guided. You are just being guided. Okay. So I'm talking to an earth angel, a chosen one. You may not realize you're a chosen one, but you are. And it's time that you spoke your truth. Okay, but someone's trying to stop you from speaking it. I've just been guided to look at the Hierophant in reverse again. It could be someone who's married. I don't know if you can see that wedding ring there on the finger or not, but someone's trying to stop you from speaking your truth. But you're a star seed. You're a chosen one. So a star seed is a chosen person. Flip your gender roles, male or female, doesn't matter. And so is the Earth Angel card. Okay, but someone's trying to stop you from speaking your truth. You're in your north node though. So you've raised your frequency, you've been keeping your sacral energy to yourself, you've been raising your kundalini energy, you've been eating the right foods, you've been getting outside and grounding yourself in nature, touching a tree, playing with your animals, gardening, but you're just really, really grounded, okay? You're in your North Node. Tell me more, please, bestie. The Emperor is here in the reverse. So this is the one that doesn't want you to receive the downloads, receive the information, and this is the person that doesn't want you to speak your truth. Now, remember I say flip your gender roles, because we're all encompass masculine and feminine energies. It's in the left side, right side of our brain. But this Emperor in the reverse, and this is Aries energy. I actually kind of remembered this card for once. Bessie's like, you've actually remembered. No shit. Thanks, Bessie. I appreciate that. And I think the star is Aquarius. Bessie's like, research it. He's like, don't worry about it. But if I'm remembering. So this is an Aries. So usually the Emperor in the upright is someone that can encompass all the 4 kings of the tarot. So the King of Pentacles, so someone who's very wise and very smart with money. Someone who is stands on their truth and sometimes be's a bit blunt, but stands on their truth and all that jazz. Someone who can manifest, so take action, plan for things and manifest with the best of intentions, applies to good and harm to none. And Wands, Swords, and Cups. He's a very emotional, empathetic person. So it's a king that can truly love and take care of the family pretty much. So your gender roles doesn't matter, but this is in the reverse. So this is the exact opposite. This is a very egotistic motherfucker, excuse my French, but they only care about themselves. They don't care about anyone else. They care about their image. They're just full of lies and deception and so many untruths. It's not funny. They're also shit with money. Can't manage their money to save themselves pretty much. And they're just not good at manifesting. So they might be energy manipulating. Maybe that's how they've been able to manifest. But this person, flip your gender roles, male or female, it's not nice energy. And they're messing with the starseed. They're trying to stop you from receiving information. And I think this Emperor in the reverse is married. Like, there's a ring on that finger. I just keep being told to look at that. And they really do not want you to speak your truth. Fuck them. Bestie is saying they can... Well, I'm saying they can sit on a cactus and bounce. That's me saying it nicely. But yeah, Bestie's like, creator source, spirit is saying, don't let them stop you. Always speak your truth. Always be your authentic self. Okay, tell me more, please, Bestie. The Ace of Pentacles is here. So you're going to be manifesting something that's going to be bringing in the coin. And it's only one coin at the moment. But in this card, you've got the hand of my bestie coming down from the clouds, handing you a big, massive coin to make a start with something. Okay, so you could be coming up with an idea. The doors to your pathway are open. The doors to your pathway are open. So just got to keep speaking your truth, peeps, okay? So do not let anyone shut you down. Do not anyone make you feel smaller than you are. We are all infinite power. We are all energy. It just depends on what frequency you vibrate at. Okay, so, but you're in your North Node because you're lit like a star. You're a star seed, okay? So you're on the way there. You may not recognise that you're a chosen one yet, but you got to start believing in that too, peeps, okay? But keep doing what you're doing. Keep eating right. So cut out your meat and stuff like that. Because we weren't born with fangs. We're not like dogs and tigers and stuff like that. And trust me, I used to be a meat eater, you know. I used to prefer cooking my own steaks and stuff than the shit you'd find in the fucking restaurants because I cook with flavour. But yeah, I'm full-blown vegetarian now. And also stop wearing polyester. That also lowers your frequency, okay? It's plastic. It's not good for us. But just start being mindful, if you're not already, of the things that we're consuming into our bodies as well. And not just what you're eating, but also what you're consuming with your 2 eyes, okay? Because everything that they're putting in front of us to entertain us, to keep us stuck in a state of lack, is shit. Okay? So start being mindful of what you're watching and consuming with your 2 eyes, all right? But yeah, wear cotton, hemp's got a really, really high frequency in fabric. Linen, it's got like a megahertz of like 14,000. So linen, organic cotton, hemp, Just steer clear of viscose, polyester, and all those other microplastics as much as you can, okay? Anyway, just went off on a little tangent then. Sorry, peeps. Okay, tell us more, please, Bestie. The Chariot is here in the reverse. So this Emperor that's trying to stop you from receiving messages and speaking your truth is actually trying to slow you down. They're actually trying to slow you down. They're trying to stop you from making the right moves. I'll just put it in the upright so you can see. So in the upright, the Chariot here is someone who's making all the right moves, but this Emperor is trying to stop you from making any moves. You may feel like your progress has been hampered and slowed down, and you may feel like you're getting roadblocked at every single bit that you're trying to manifest and get to, but don't let it stop you. Just keep plodding on, okay, peeps? Just take it one step at a time. And just remember to keep grounding yourself in nature. Go for walks along the beach. Touch a tree, like with both hands, because it grounds us. It takes the positive energy and recharges us with negative energy, because we're all electric energy. And get around your animals and your pets. Get outside and garden. Doesn't matter if you've got a flower garden or not, but even just taking your shoes and socks off and getting outside with nature, like bare feet on the ground. If you can't do that, if the weather doesn't permit, then Epsom salts in some bath, chip up some Palo Santos with a potato peeler, chuck in some lavender oil and stuff like that, or whatever oil you resonate with. And if you haven't got access to a bath, Chosen144 came up with this idea, and I think it's brilliant. You get yourself like a face washer flannel or a hand towel, soak that in the shower, put the Epsom salts on that, and just stand on it. You'll just feel energized as soon as you step on them. If you've got to roll it on one side so it doesn't all wash straight down the plug, okay? Like, have it up, like, raised a little bit on one side, all right? But that's another way to ground your energy, okay? And just bring yourself back into a kind of state of zen, okay? Okay, tell me more, please, Bestie. The High Priestess is here in the reverse. Shit, we've got the Chariot in the reverse, the High Priestess in the reverse, the Emperor in the reverse, the Hierophant in the reverse, the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So this High Priestess, it's like they're trying to stop you from having a psychic connection. The High Priestess in the upright is someone who can be like a tarot reader, someone who is just good with divination, like with the best of intentions, the highest good and harm to none, and doesn't manipulate energy. But it's falling underneath the Starseed, and it's falling underneath the Hierophant in the reverse. So they're trying to block this connection. They're trying to, I'll just show you how it appears here. So they're trying to slow you down from making any moves. They're trying to block your connection directly with Most High. So they're trying to stop your psychic abilities from developing any further. So you may not actually resonate with being psychic, but we're all psychic peeps. You just got to meditate, you might do mindful activities, and go within. Go get yourself a deck of cards. There's no rule saying you have to get a deck of cards given to you. I've pretty much bought all my decks of cards, and I've got quite a collection. You know, that's just a made-up fucking bullshit rule. But they're trying to stop a starseed from having their psychic abilities enhanced. They're trying to stop your connection with the Most High, and they're trying to stop you from speaking your truth. Like I said, they can go sit on a cactus, be your authentic self, peeps. Okay? They're really trying to slow you. This Emperor is really trying to slow you down. Bessie says it's not fucking happening. Death is here in the reverse. So this Emperor, and this is falling on the Starseed card and the Emperor in the reverse. So this Emperor might be going through a bit of a transformation, and it's not for the best. But they're really trying to stop you from transforming into your higher self, into your highest vibrating frequency self. They're trying to stop you, but it's not going to work. You just got to keep persisting, peeps, okay? Okay, tell me more, please. Bestie! Page of Swords in the reverse. So this Emperor, that was a bit loud, this Emperor is also trying to, well, not trying to, they're also spreading truth, well, they're not spreading truth, because in the upright, Page of Swords is like speaking new truths. Like, Page is like young, so it's like new truths. And it's like you've learnt of new truths. But in the reverse, they don't want you to learn new truths, and they're also spreading lies and deceit about you. So this Emperor is a bit of a fucking gossiper and likes spreading mistruths and bullshit. Now, gossiping is one of the most basic fucking pathetic fucking forms of spellcasting, witchcraft, and if you ever participate in gossip, you're just lowering your vibration, lowering your frequency. And just think like this: if someone's willing to gossip to you about other people, what are they saying when you turn your back and you leave from their presence? They're probably gossiping about you too, making up lies and deception and bullshit. It's almost like this Emperor is kind of fucking jealous. Jealous that you're going to be speaking the truth. Jealous that you're developing your connection, your direct connection with the Most High. Just jealous. There's a jealous fucking ass wannabe fucking emperor. He ain't a fucking emperor, it's in the reverse. Okay, but they're trying to stop you from receiving new truths, and they're also spreading lies and fucking gossip about you. Tell me more, please, bestie. So where they've been, this Emperor's been trying to slow your process down and trying to block your psychic abilities, trying to stop you from speaking your truth because you're a starseed. Justice is here. Things are going to be brought back into balance. And it's falling underneath the High Priestess. I don't know if you can see that or not. But there's like the pineal gland. There's the third eye right there. So you are definitely certified to be a psychic. And there's no certificate, right? You just pick up a deck of cards, start reading them, and go from there. One thing I would recommend is get one that is like the original Rider-Waite tarot, and it's got like the destructions. That's my nickname for them, where it says what it usually kind of means in the upright and then in the reverse. And then it's not just basic textbook tarot. You've got to feel the energy. Okay, feel the energy. So justice in the upright might mean one thing one day. It might mean something else completely different. It's just like the High Priestess in the reverse. Sometimes it means that someone who dabbles in divination for the wrong side, the spirituality, for the devil and his fucking wannabe henchmen, and they're tapping into you without your knowledge, without your permission, for the wrong fucking reasons. But in this instance, it is you unlocking your psychic abilities, and this Emperor is trying to stop you. Okay, so it's all energy, peeps. You've just got to go within, meditate as well, and yeah, and start getting yourself like different collections of cards as well, because they all depict different stories, okay? But you know, so justice is here, and that's falling under the Chariot in the reverse and the High Priestess in the reverse. So things are going to start picking up where this motherfucker wannabe fucking Emperor in the reverse, who's fucking an egotistic dickhead, sorry about that, that's been trying to slow you down. Justice is being balanced. So things are going to be brought back into balance and things will be picking back up for you. So just trust in that knowledge, peeps. Just keep persisting. Persistence is a big key in this reading, okay? Tell me more, please, bestie. So you're manifesting. You're going through a transformation. This Emperor in the reverse doesn't want you to go through a transformation, but all the energy that's being sent your way is going back. The universe is saying no, enough's enough. So you're manifesting. You've got the pen in your hand. You could be designing something, coming up with ideas, and you may already be working on an idea. But the magician in the upright is someone who can manifest just like that. Okay, so you've got an idea, and yeah, this idea I've never looked at these coins before in the corner, but I'm going to be bringing you in some coins. So this idea that starts off as one coin that Bestie's bringing to you in some way, shape or form is going to be starting to stack up and stack up and stack up. And I'm also talking to someone who's emotionally adept, I think is the word to use. Like you've got a cup here, so you know how to fill up your own cup. But you're creating something, you're designing something. You could be working with clothes or just designing something. But you're a very, very, very creative-minded person. You're a starseed. That's pretty cool to hear. That's really cool to hear. This is resonating, peeps. Like, leave me a comment in the comment section. Like, I love hearing of how my tarot reads and my oracle reads are resonating, okay? Tell me more, please, bestie. They're trying to stop you from creating. They're really trying to stop you from creating. The Queen of Cups in the upright, and that's what's just come out, is an empath, but it's also someone who can create, okay? So someone who is good at creating, so you could be a painter as well. But it's just someone who's really, really good at creating. But it's in the reverse, so they're really trying to stop you from creating. They're spreading lies and deception about you. They're trying to stop you from learning new truths. They're trying to stop, this Emperor is trying to stop you from speaking your truth, but you've cut that, you've broke that chain. You just can't, this is for the cross watchers in the back row, you cannot fuck with a chosen earth angel, especially one that is open. So the one that is awakened, not open. Well, we're all open books, you know, especially if you're in your authentic self. But you just can't fuck with a chosen earth angel, especially someone who's on a mission, right? So you might think that your plan's working and you're slowing them down. I'm speaking to this Emperor in the reverse who may or may not be watching, all the little other fucking cross watchers, but you just can't. When an earth angel is chosen and awakened to that fact and raise their frequency into their north node, they're all here. We are all here on a mission in one way, shape or form. Everyone's who is a chosen earth angel and is awakened, our mission's not all the same. Okay, so try and mess with them. You're only just going to be activating your karma eventually. Creator Source, Spirit, my bestie, the Sun, God, is only letting you stinkers are getting away with this shit, right? And if any of this is like been hitting you peeps, where you've been stuck in your manifestations and that, it's Creator Source kind of just letting it hit you a little bit, just to wake you up so you can see the truth for what it truly is, and then start making changes accordingly, okay? So you may know of this Emperor in the reverse, you may not. It could be someone in a fucking corporation that you just work a 9 to 9 job. It's not 9 to 5 in this day and age, it's like fucking 12-hour shifts. It's getting ridiculous, this fucking Matrix shit show. Where do people get time to be able to enjoy themselves? We're meant to be enjoying ourselves in this time here in Earth School, okay? Not just have our souls fucking siphoned and then fucking taxed to the shit house, so you give all your time to work, get taxed for that, and then fucking you have no time for yourself. You're just too exhausted. It's not the way it's meant to fucking work, peeps, okay? Six of Swords is in the upright, so this is coming underneath the Justice card and underneath the Magician. So you will be sailing into calmer waters. You may be packing up and moving somewhere. So usually the Six of Sword card is like depicted in a usual deck, like as someone sailing into calmer waters. But here you're leaving storms behind you, so turbulent times behind you. You're packing up your shit and you're going. You're saying goodbye. You're looking behind one last time, and then that's it. You're leaving it all in the past, peeps, okay? And you've got paper in your hands. You've got a plan. Stick with it. Bestie is saying stick with it. Okay. Tell me more, please, bestie. King of Swords. This is another fucking energy. And it's in the reverse. Someone who's not... So they may be pretending that they're fucking spiritual, right? So in the upright, you've got the King of Swords. I don't know if you can see that or not. Speaking his truth on a microphone. And the messages are coming down. See how it's enlightened from the sky above? From my bestie above? It's in the reverse. So this is like someone else is working with this fucking Emperor. This could be someone you've left behind in the past. So they're going to be coming in with fucking lies and deception. They're going to be coming in and pretending they're all spiritual and all a bag of shit, but they're not, because it's in the reverse. They're not getting any fucking direction, connection from my bestie, Creator Source, Spirit, God, the Sun, Ra, if we're going really old school. This King of Swords, it could be a masculine or a feminine for gender roles, but just the biggest fucking lie going. They're going to come in with any single fucking lie. This Emperor is actually sending in this King of Swords in the reverse. It's like a fucking last resort to try and fucking stop you. Okay? Just be mindful of that, peeps. Like if someone seems too good to be true and they're just lying through their fucking teeth, making up lies on the spot, that's your fucking confirmation, okay? But yeah, you've moved away from this King of Swords. This is someone you've left behind. So you're looking, doesn't matter if you're a feminine or not, but you're looking at this person one last time. Stormy rain clouds. This person's put you through some hard times. You're packing up and fucking moving away. Alright. Shit, we just stopped. Hang on, sorry peeps. 2 more. 3 more. Oh shit. That was a bit of a stretch. I'm back. Okay. Yeah, bottom of the triangle is Six of Wands. So you're going to be well known for whatever it is that you're manifesting and creating. You're going to be very well known. You're getting the downloads direct from Most High. You could be someone who's going live on social media or creating a platform of some description, but you're going to be well known. You've got all the loves, the likes, the shock horror, not the shock horror, but the wow factor happening. You're going to be crowned. You're going to be elevated. It's like a victory card. The Six of Wands is a beautiful energy. You're going to be well known for whatever it is you're going to be doing. And you're receiving the flowers. It doesn't matter if you're a masculine or energy. You're receiving the accolades for the work that you've put in. It's genuine hard work. It's well thought out. But yeah, you are a starseed. You're an earth angel. You're a chosen one. There's even going to be a couple of people. I've just looked at these emojis. You're going to be pissing off a couple of people too. This Emperor and where's the other one? This fucking King of Swords, and they're both in the rest. Fuck them with the cactus. If they want the ride to be more comfortable with some KY jelly, they can buy that shit show themselves and then they can fucking bounce. Sorry, it is what it is. Oh, my arm. Hang on. My arm is doing the tingle thing. Have a little bit of a copper bell, guys. That's for the peanut gallery in the fucking back row. That kind of worked. Usually I'm dinging on my frequency bell and calling them out and having a bit of a wig out, but that's the first time I've had a tack like that in the reading since 24 hours. Anyway, bottom of the deck energy because I can, and it's in the upright, always. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. You are manifesting, baby. So you're definitely going to be doing something online. Like I just said that before, but you've got the phones around you. You've got ideas. Don't be afraid to be your authentic self, peeps. So you're manifesting with the best of intentions of highest of good and harm to none. Whatever this idea is that you're working on, keep at it. Like the process may have been slowed down because this fucking Emperor in the reverse has been trying to slow you down. The Chariot in reverse, they're trying to stop you from making moves. Fuck them. Not literally, they wouldn't mind that, I don't think, but you're not that shallow to give them that kind of energy. So keep raising your frequency. Look into where the full moon falls in your star sign. Refrain from any sexual activity and be mindful of the things you're consuming, like eating and stuff like that within that 4-day period, because that's when your Kundalini is rising. So you get like the oil, the Christos oil that comes down from your pineal gland and one side and the other, which is technically Joseph and Mary, goes down your 33 vertebrae. The Jesus fucking story is fake, but Yeshua is real, right? It gets down here into the base of your spine, I'm pretty sure. Stays there for a few days. And then it rises back up as a gas. Okay, so that is a very, very key thing. This happens once a month for everyone. So look up your star sign. So wherever, if you're a Scorpio or an Aries or whatever, but look up the full moon each and every month and make sure if you're a masculine, contain your seed. If you're a female, just do not get sexually, just keep your sacral energy. Don't even think about it. You cannot even let these thoughts come into you. Oh, please, guys, it's doing it again. Do not let any thoughts like that cross your mind. If they do, they're not your thoughts. Block them out, okay? Just think of something else, because they're just trying, this Emperor in the reverse, this King of Swords in the reverse is just trying to stop you from raising your frequency to the highest of high, okay? I'm just going to close out with, which deck is it today? The Dragons Oracle card deck. So Bessie's been guiding me to get some new Oracle decks. Like I think I've actually got more Oracle decks than my card decks at the moment, than my tarot decks, and that's quite okay. Bessie's got some really excellent choices. So, but yeah, you are definitely a high priestess. You just haven't tapped into that psychic ability yet. And if you have, you've been blocked. Or this Emperor's trying to fucking stop you. Keep doing what you're doing. But if you haven't, look into getting yourself some tarot decks. Okay. All right. Did I knock? I can't remember. Okay. All right. So first card as a clarifier is Alpha Dragon. Step into your power. So harness the divine masculine power of creation. You are a creator. You're manifesting. Destroy the old, so you've got to leave your old self behind. Visualize your dream and help to manifest a new world. Okay, so there's that card there. Doesn't matter if you're a masculine or a feminine. We encompass both masculine and feminine energies from our left side and right side of the brain. Okay. Okay. Oh, that one. Okay, thanks, Bestie. Crystal Yellow Dragon. So open yourself to higher learning and wisdom. Okay. So this is what I was saying about the Kundalini, raising your Kundalini energy and all that jazz and your frequency and stuff like that. So this opens you to a higher learning and wisdom. Expand your crown chakra for illumination. Walk the higher spiritual path. What was I just saying? And also wear a hat. Sometimes you need to wear a hat to protect your crown from spiritual warfare attacks. That's why I've been wearing my hats these past couple of days. And to hide the bad hair. Yesterday I was on the bike. Gets a bit frizzy and a bit razzle-dazzle in the wind. Even with short hair. And bottom of the deck energy is Golden Atlantean Dragon. So helps you to remember the wisdom of the Golden Atlantis. So you've awoken, you're awake. Bring back your knowledge, gifts, and talents. Reclaim your mastery. It's time to remember who you were, who you are, not who you were. So we're all signed up here in Earth School to come here with this sole purpose before we were born. It's time to remember, peeps. I'm FPG with the 144 energy. I'm going to close out with my massive sound bowl, as Bessie knows it as my casserole bowl. My casserole bowl. Doesn't that sound beautiful? Sending healing vibes to anyone that needs some extra healing vibes, that's going through a state of lack or anything like that. Just keep persisting. And thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel, FPG Energy 144. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. It doesn't cost anything. And if you're on Facebook, I'm on a profile because Facebook won't let me open a page as Effie Gabriella. There is another copycat there already. But that's where I'll share all my knowledge about this shit show matrix and the fucking control tactics of the Delulu Illuminati and everything, okay? Stay safe, stay protected. You are divinely guided, peeps. Peace, love, and light always.